Voter intimidation. Stand up for your rights. Ohanaeze charges Igbo. That's true. This is a serious one, especially when Oshomole said 2 days ago that they have to intimidate the Igbo, the obedient, their minority voice, and should be intimidated. That was what Oshomole said, and the video leaked with the voice note, and they can't deny that. Okay. So Igbo in Lagos and every part of Nigeria have been charged to ignore all forms of shenanigans and stand up for their right. Apex Igbo Sociocultural Organization Ohanaeze Igbo gave the charge yesterday while condemning what it called voter intimidation. Ohanaeze, which recalled some cases in Lagos where Igbo were harassed and threatened, warned that not only is intimidation anti-ethical to democratic norms, natural Igbo reflexes are allergic to it. In a statement by the National Publicity Secretary of Ohanaeze, Alex Ogbonnaya, the organization said its attention has been drawn to remarks made by one Baale of Igbara community, Jakonde, in a Tiosa Council local government area of Lagos State to the effect that only residents who have their permanent voters cards are ready to vote for the All Progressive Congress and are ready to vote for the All Progressive Congress APC will be allowed to do business with them in the community. Although the public relations officer of the Lagos State Police Command, Benjamin Hundeyin, was quoted to have said the traditional ruler will be invited for questioning and that everyone should feel free to vote for the candidate of his or her choice. Ohanaeze called on the APC presidential candidate Bola Tinubu, Lagos State Government, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, Lagos State Governor, security agencies, and indeed the lovers of democracy to caution the Baale for such unreflective, provocative, incendiary, and inflammatory remarks. That's good. The group said the Baale should be made to understand that Nigeria had gone beyond such careless and inciting rhetoric as "we are ready to fight." Yes, I am not hiding it, just as he and his cohorts might know why the fight will start, but would surely not know how, where, when, and in whose favor the fight will end. In other decent claims, they said Baale should be arrested and detained until the election is over. This will serve as a deterrent to some other ethnic chauvinists, crisis entrepreneurs, hoodlums, and low opportunists. A few days ago, hoodlums in Lagos State attacked supporters of Labour Party said to be on their way to Tafawa Balewa Square, the venue of the party's presidential campaign rally. The hoodlums were said to have targeted the supporters to prevent them from attending the rally. Some of the supporters had their clothing torn to shreds, while others sustained various degrees of injuries during the incident. The report further indicates that lives were lost. This is one of the outcome of the Baale's incantations. Okay. Most recently, the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, Resident Electoral Commissioner in Lagos, Segun Agbaje, said the reason the Igbo in Lagos cannot have their PVC is that they are from the southeast part of the country, inferring that they are immigrants. Can you imagine? That they are immigrants. In a nation, you can register anywhere and you vote where you registered. Yeah? According to the Pan-Igbo group, in spite of all the orchestrated conspiracy, machinations, and deprivations against the Igbo, and now the Labour Party and Peter Obi, the initiated will easily realize that there is a mystic wind blowing across the land, a wind that does not recognize the rigid human barriers of ethnicity, religion, gender, class, or creed, a wind of redemption from poverty, corruption, inequity, and other pathologies that have held Nigeria down for several decades. Okay? The cosmic wind that attracts the virtuous as it overwhelms the vicious. In the words of the sage Chief Obafemi Awolowo of the blessed memory, only the deep can call to the deep. So this is what Ohanaeze is saying, calling on all the Igbo people across the country to rise up and defend themselves, and then, ride up for their rights, because the intimidation is getting too much. The intimidated in Lagos State, you can imagine Hondein saying the only reason the Igbos cannot have their PVC is because they're immigrant. Who can declare anybody immigrant in any state? Where you are is your place, and where you register is where you vote. So why will Hondein come and tell the Igbos in Lagos that they're immigrants? What does that mean? Are they carrying another nationality? Are they carrying another nation's passport? Are they not all Nigerians? Are they not doing business and paying tax in Lagos? What? Understand? I think Hondein need to be called to order. That Bale Ajakonde community need to be called to order in the Tiosa Council local government. That should be called to order. And then Oshomole also need to be called to order. 2 days ago, we saw a video where Oshomole is saying that the obedience are minority voices and must be intimidated. And why they saw that the whole thing they were talking were leaking, they ordered themselves to off the video, to turn off the video. So why the hatred against the Igbos across the country? Why the hatred against Labour Party, against Peter Obi? Why the hatred? Okay? All of this will not work. It will not work. Right? It will not work, because the narrative that has been sold to the Yorubas is to continue to betray the Igbos. Okay? And this is why the Igbos wouldn't want to forget the civil war in a hurry and how they were betrayed by the Yorubas all along. So, and that is one of the reasons the Yorubas are aligning with the Hausas to continue to oppress the Igbos, to annihilate them. This is a very bad narrative. This is a very bad thing that is happening in Nigeria. Okay? And I'm sure Nigeria need to be very, very careful. It's like a country sitting on gunpowder. The day it will blow, just like the Igbos have said, nobody knows who, how, when, where it will end, and in whose favor it will end. If it blows, the day it will blow. Because this is quite unfortunate. Okay? You can't just show outright hatred on a tribe, on a region, just like that. Look, release and let them go with their own Biafra. You say, no, it's one Nigeria. One Nigeria, you don't want to recognize them as part of the country. So what are you asking for? You're asking for anarchy. That is what it means. The country is directly or indirectly asking for anarchy. Because if you don't want somebody, you let him go. Okay, let him go, you say no, it's one Nigeria. Okay, recognize him as integral part of the one Nigeria. You say no, he cannot rule Nigeria. Why? He's not having the same equal right, and somebody has the right to come and say that the Igbos can't have their PVC in Lagos because they're immigrants in Lagos. What? What? Is Tinubu not an immigrant? Most of those APC people in Lagos, are they not immigrants from Osun State, Ondo State, Ogun State, and other parts of the Southwest? What are you talking? It's because they're immigrants. Quite unfortunate. So that is what the Ohanaeze Ndigbo is saying, charging all the Igbos in Nigeria to rise up wherever they are and fight for themselves, and then defend their rights. Thank you for listening, and let's have your comment.